Afternoon, tubers. That's the time. That's the temp. And yeah, we got the sanding station table out. There's the machine. The base for this one, I found this old street sign. It was bent, almost folded. This was down around to here, and this was down around in here, and it was even folded there. And that end was folded. It was out in the desert. And what a nice piece of aluminum to be just laying around out in the desert. So I found this roughly, about 4 years ago, and had it laying up alongside the house. And I figured what better platform for this. So I'll probably use a cutoff wheel. We'll cut this out. That's the base for this. There are the dollies for it. And we'll get this mated up, and then once I get it cut out, I'm going to get it out on the driveway and just start beating it senseless till it's somewhat flat, and then we'll put it up here and we'll drill the holes and get her going. So when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Alright, we got the aluminum cut. I banged on it, try to get it back together, but I'll bolt it on here and then I'll work on this edge to bring it down a little bit better. But yeah, so we'll mark the holes and then we'll get ready to drill it, and putting it together is going to be fun. It always is. Oh, and the other side note is, remember the rubber caps on the legs where everything fits in, or the heavy plastic ones? Had to sheet metal screw those on. Otherwise this whole thing would have fallen apart. Alright, when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Alright guys, all done. I'm just going to leave this alone in it. But yeah, she rolls really good. And I know I didn't have to put locks on all 4 wheels, but that's what I do. So, anybody interested in what's located behind that wall? How much trash should they put in there? Because that's what the whole project, this whole thing is all about. Is making all that stuff underneath here accessible, so I can put an access panel in there and use some of that, utilize some of that space. So when I get ready to do that, I'll bring you guys along. Put the saw back on. That's all we got to do. Next up is get the stud finder out, and let's start locating all the studs in here. And that probably will be tomorrow. I think I'm going to put that on and call it a day. So we'll end this video here. I want to thank everybody for watching, subscribing, and of course leaving comments. And more to come. You guys have a good evening. Later. Morning, tubers. It's 11. Okay, I've been in here for a while, and we're about 85 in here, and the light's fixed. So what happened was the bracket here broke, and so I JB welded it back together, and I put a lot on there to where I sanded it down and made my own base, and it's fixed. So I'm going to give those to Pat. I have no use for them anymore. We gotten those lights, if you look back at, well wait, we didn't do videos of that back then. When we had the Camaro all stripped down, we had put it up on jack stands as high as we could. And we used those lights so we could scrape most of the underbody and crap off underneath as we were checking the floors. Yeah, this thing was up. God, it was probably, the roof was probably, I want to say maybe up to about here. We had it up high to get to where even my fat butt could get underneath there. So anyway, that's it. Broke out the stud finder. Watch, it'll work. See? Stud. Yep. So, I'm gonna clean this all out, and I'm gonna change into some long pants and we are going to find the studs along that wall. So when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Alright, all cleaned out. Studs are located. The rectangle is what I'm going to cut out. Are you guys at least bit curious what's going to be in there after 23 years? Let's see, I checked last night and they started sheetrocking this house in June of '97. We took possession like August 3rd, August 2nd, somewhere around in there of '97. So I'm curious what's back there. So, and so's T-Dub. So we'll video it and we'll show you, but now I got to spend some time with a keyhole saw. Everybody have a good afternoon. We'll talk to you later. Okay, we're going to find out what's in there. I haven't even looked inside yet. Holy smokes. Just a piece of insulation. That's it. Oh man. Okay. That's this wall here with all the electrical and the plumbing on the left is the plumbing wall. I wonder what that strap is there. Okay. Alright, definitely gonna have to watch yourself if you crawl in there. Nails galore. So, yeah. I'm gonna videotape this for me so I can see. So sorry about this, guys. I want to see the framing without sticking my head in there. Ah, cool. Time capsule. Alright, now I can stand up. Alright. When I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. I'm gonna get this radio. I forgot about it last time. I pulled the insulation out. And the studs are where exactly I marked them. What we have here is you got your typical corner build. You got a stud, then another stud, then you got a, hold it, wait, right here. You got a stud, then another stud on the face of that for the wall to take off that way. And then these, I'm assuming, is for the corner to hold up the but all we got to worry about is from this wall that way, not there. So, alright, I'm just going to go ahead and load this up. Undecided what I want to do yet. I think I better order the access panel and get that coming. I want to save as much of the sheetrock as I possibly can. Don't want to go buying. I don't know if I can get any scrap 5/8 sheetrock, so we'll just go ahead and try to save as much as we can. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and load this up. I'm not going to, and we'll wait. Hey guys, I pulled the insulation out and I did check around in here. This is a stud. That's the start of the wall that goes this way to for the washer and dryer area. Then we've got another stud in here like this, and then a face stud that starts the wall going in that direction. So there's the stud. That's what we'll be able to, let's say, this area this way is what we can use. There's another stud here, and there's another stud here, and then plus there's studs there too. So there is no, and I didn't even think about a cross block, but there is no more cross blocking going all the way down to the bottom plate. So I don't know what we're going to do. If we're going to take 5, I'm going to go ahead and load this up. And I want to thank everybody for watching, subscribing, and of course leaving comments. We'll cut a bigger hole. I'll bring you back then later. I know. I said I was going to load it up, but just quick note. Just ordered the access door, or the access panel. It's got to be fire rated because this is a fire rated wall. So, and it's coming from Wilmington, Delaware, so I don't expect to see it until next Thursday. So in the meantime, so we can still do stuff in this garage, we're going to pack this corner back up with stuff, and we'll cut the rest of it out and everything else once I get the door to see how big of an opening or what do I need to make. So I just wanted to bring you up. So now I will load you up, and I want to thank everybody for watching, subscribing, and of course leaving comments, and we'll pick it up when I find something else I'm going to do later.